I thought I could count on my friend.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour, but mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower. Revelio. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Revelio.
Oh, the Ministry will hear about this. The things will rot in Azkaban.
Revelio.
It's an outrage. No one... Somebody! Help! I've been kidnapped!
Lumos. Arresto momentum.
Hear about this? The things will rot in Azkaban.
Yes.
It's an outrage.
Revelio.
No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt. Somebody help! I've been kidnapped!
Replacing. Revelio.
No one makes a
Revelio.
Ferdinand Octavius Pratt. Somebody help! I've been kidnapped.
Revelio.
Fiends will rot in Azkaban. It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt! Somebody help! I've been kidnapped!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's where my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Zerona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. Fine now, damn you guys. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
My brother's doing well, thanks to you. Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
Beats for feet. How hilarious. I mean, how terrible. Horrible, truly.
You and the entire school may find it funny, but the situation is dire.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
What was it you needed my help with, Samantha?
You were going into the tomb east of Brockborough where my ancestor was laid to rest. There, you were to place a crest upon his sarcophagus. I'm hoping that will reverse the curse that has turned...
To find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there. Revelio. Lumos. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Professor Howell will never believe this. Revelio. I'll look after you. Revelio. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Settle Revelio. Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start. Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
Lumos.
Revelio. A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Revelio. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been... Revelio. I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Revelio. Revelio.
There you are. The crossbond's duelist to beat.
Revelio. 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 Finite. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, Demi, guys.
You still there, boss? Oh, he's there. Yeah. I don't know how that happened. Nuh-uh. Oh, shit. Just been doing missions, quests. I go in.
That depends. Am I in trouble?
I'm talking to some other little brat.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in the wall.
Oh.
Surely he can't be that terrible, can he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put it?
Oh, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camped in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted him far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Revelio.
Slippery little break down. I'll kick you up your dead.
No one's going to pay a ransom.
Revelio. I see. It's Titanic. Revelio.
Going to pay a ransom for that. Show yourself!
Rebellion.
I'll make you
Rebellion. Rebellion. Confirmed. Incendiary. Expelliarmus. Rebellion. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombard. Defender. Rebellion. Rebellion. Rebellion.
I'm kind of stuck. Shit. What am I going to do? Is this in? No. I don't have a way in. I don't know how to get there.
Rebellion.
He says go that way. This thing says nothing. What else am I supposed to do? Search within these areas.
Rebellion.
There's gotta be a way in this fucking little mountain thing. I don't know how. Fuck. I might have to give up here soon.
Revelli.
I don't know how to get in. Looking for the how to get in here. How do I get down there? Yeah. I don't see any openings. I don't remember. You did this? Son of a bitch.
Revelli.
You must know that. Statues aren't telling me shit either.
Revelli.
This might be it. I think I found it. It's on the opposite side of what I would think. No, now I'm upstairs.
Revelli.
God damn it. That didn't get me there. What the fuck? There has to be something. Stairs that goes that way. This goes down. It does go that way. Shit.
Revelli.
There has to be another stairs or something. Oh, this is the stairs. Here we go. I think we got it. Hello, Hamora.
Hello, Hamora.
Fine. What? Who's bitching? Oh, yeah.
Revelli.
Calm down. I'm here now.
Calm down. Those spoons outside are talking about burning me. Me! If they
About doing what?
half pregnant, they'd realise I'm worth more to them in tact and the 3 broomsticks.
How was that?
With everything I owe here, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, just stand there. I need to be back my cocktail out. The place will be like a funeral without them.
What if I... Well, why is it my only option? What did I miss? But if I do that, I get money, right? What's the options? I don't get it.
I do with that battery. The 3 broomsticks, or because he was complaining about the hogshead earlier, you can stick them in the hogshead and catch them on. Which is what I did.
Oh.
What if I don't want to return you to the 3 broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
What if I took you to the Hog's Head instead? I've heard such nice things.
What a funny little joke. Now, the 3 broomsticks, please. Oh, you're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased. It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand this.
And now it's you choose. Do you bring it to the 3 broomsticks or to the Hogshead?
Oh.
You can do either one.
It's what? What's this? Wait, no. Yeah, still on that. So why the fuck is it?
You got the 3, either that 3 broomsticks there or the Hogshead to one.
I said,
What is it then?
he's just annoying.
It hurt.
That too.
Get me out! Go behind you. That's behind you.
Oh, yeah.
What is the meaning of this? This isn't the 3 broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the Hogshead.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You brought me to the wrong place. It's absolutely vile in here.
It's no 3 broomsticks, that's for certain.
Please, you don't need to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
I normally pop the both of you in. I love the fancy man. Target practice.
Okay. Not sure I have anything for Penny, but just in case. It's right here. That was weird.
It is wonderful to see you here.
Penny, you should be safe, everyone.
Marvelous improvements here.
What should I make, girlfriend? What do I need most? Try the bit me, huh? Should I find the last one real quick? I could. Might as well. There's 2 there, too. These better be quick ones. What's your ass? Yeah, woman. You made the game, and you made me do it. It's all your fault. Punish. Torture. What's going on in here? Well, wait, before I talk to you, we got stuff to do. Steal shit?
Hello, Homura.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'll talk to you first.
Professor, I wondered if I could ask how you came to Hogwarts.
I suppose that is not an unexpected question. After I told you about my time in Hutokoro, it was a simple matter of fate, really. After my experience with the Toyohashi Tengu, I was determined to find work that would fulfill me. I accepted a position with the Japanese Ministry of Magic. I cannot tell you the specifics of my work. A few years into my post, I had the honor
I
of
like
working
that
with
style.
Professor Weasley.
That
At the
was
time, a
fucking
curse
him.
breaker for the British Ministry, Professor
Oh,
Weasley.
Was a curse
I
breaker in
like
the ministry.
marijuanas.
She was.
I'll just
But I
smoke
would
that.
advise you not to inquire upon it. She is quite clear that her focus is now Hogwarts.
Right, Jeff?
We coordinated, shall we say, defensive efforts on a particular matter, and were talking one evening about the rigors of our respective positions. She mentioned plans to return to Britain and Hogwarts specifically. I noted I could appreciate her decision. Her description of the school was so enchanting that when she wrote to me a few years later about the open position of flying professor, I was intrigued.
I suppose I can understand wanting to move on from all that you went through with the Tengu.
But that is not at all what happened. I was not moving on. What happened will always be a part of me. I learned from it. My reason for coming to Hogwarts was to expand my horizons.
Then you enjoy being a flying instructor, even after all that happened?
I do. And not despite all that happened, but because of it. You would do well to let lessons be just that, lessons. Learn from your errors, in judgment or otherwise. I am proud to impart such knowledge upon students, no matter where in the globe they may reside.
Revelio.
Leave it to Binns to make the most interesting school in the world seem dull.
Revelio.
The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. What a remarkable shot! Accio. You didn't see see that.
Accio.
Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
If you fail History of Magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that is.
My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out having beats for feet teaches a memorable lesson.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
Now for a stroll to the Bell Tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I think I know that name.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day.
Oh, of course. Odgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Where were we? Oh, yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the Bell Tower entrance hall. And all students introduce themselves to this hero of Hogwarts. Grimbold Weft was responsible for some of the most important work done in the Goblin Rebellion of 1752, such as sewing buttons on witches' and wizards' coats. Without his quick hand and deft needlework, countless witches and wizards may have caught cold during the late spring of that year. He never strays from the Bell Tower entrance hall. Yes, students with a thirst for knowledge would do well to seek him out.
Revelio.
At As one would expect, Hogwarts contains no narthexes, since obviously those would not be found. Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Why didn't you tell us it was just his skull?
Well, of course he's just a skull. Everyone knows Grimbold Weft died of dragonpox in 1753. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal and symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Aphpuddle.
Abandoning class to wander the halls is in keeping with Professor Binns's manner of teaching.
His fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by slaying bloodthirsty dragons, but rather in training yards and
Revelio.
where he's warm and approachable by old friends. Hogwarts founders could never have...
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Aphpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Aphpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Goblins and wizard kind will never trust each other.
Yes, well, it takes a cauldron to raise a chisperful, as they say. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Revelio.
History is written by those... schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
Looks like we've all gone in another one of Binns's wild speeches. How come we do so much and accomplish so little?
Nothing to identify, for now at least.